which camera am I on? This one here. Good evening and welcome to the channel, folks. Thank you for joining me tonight in what could possibly be my final race for the Coalition S-Wings. So, I am determined more than ever to put in a very strong showing. Might be asking why it might be my last race for the S-Wings. Well, I'm staying with Coalition, but for a while I was going to be captaining the Y-Wings, but it didn't come to pass because effectively we couldn't get enough riders onto the roster. So instead, I joined the S-Wings, and sort of the Y-Wings have been somewhat sort of incubated, for want of a better way of putting it. Meaning, I'm now going to be with the, or leading the Y-Wings out from January onwards. And as things stand, this is the last race in the calendar that I'm aware of for the S-Wings. Might be some more, but I have had a very busy week and haven't really been able to check what's going on. So, yeah, that's where we stand. Right, let's get this bike sorted. Probably not the right bike for this course. Menu. Do it all on the Zwift Play controllers. Garage. I think I'll go for Pinarello Dogma. There we go. We want it funky. And we want the disc wheel. There we go. So, yeah, it's a bit of a bittersweet day in that I have loved every minute of racing with the S-Wings. Well, not every minute. There've been a couple of races where I've been absolutely garbage, and that's made it hard to enjoy, but that's not a reflection of the S-Wings, that's me. So I'm determined to sort of go out on a high, or bow out on a high I should say, and give the guys here the best of what I can offer tonight. Hoping that what I have to offer is something significant. So we'll see. So, a few new things. You might notice some new graphics. I've got the, because this is a Ladder League event, I've obviously got the Ladder League graphics around the edge of the screen, including some details about the event itself. As per what is in the top right hand corner, you'll see that it is the Coalition S-Wings versus the SZUN Tornadoes. So this is going to be a good, fun race. Let's hope, of course, that my team have the upper hand. There are some stats to share that I haven't got ready in enough time to pull them up on screen and show you the slides, so to speak, but what I will do is very briefly talk through how the two teams stack up head to head in terms of watts. So let's have a little look. So it's a 4v4, I believe. At least that is what the diagrams are showing. So let's see what that looks like. So they've got four sort of effectively rank 4 riders, and we've got 1 rank 4 and 3 rank 3. So we are categorically higher rated than them, which is always nice. One of their riders, T's Shippers, looks to be their danger man with a sort of 20-minute FTP of over 323. My best power for 20 minutes in the last 30 days has been a mere 306 watts, so nowhere near what I'm capable of doing. But in terms of the watts per kilo chart, which is always the most telling, watts comparison in the sort of shorter end, mid-end, or mid-range, we've got them, I think. On the 20-minute end, they've probably got us a little bit. That said, however, they're a heavier group as well, so their 20 minutes watts per kilo aggregate of their team works out to be 3.9 watts per kilo, and we are at 4.2 watts per kilo, so 0.3 watts per kilo delta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like to be a 5 versus 5 actually, so that's nice. Similarly, it's the same delta for the 5 watts per kilo sorry, for the 5 minute watts per kilo power difference as well. Theirs is 4.5 watts per kilo for 5 minutes. Ours is 4.8. So let's see how it goes. In terms of tipped finishing positions, the predictions, the forecast based on the power numbers alone, that's the only factor taken into account here when our team captain produces these stats. Tips a 1, 2, 3 for the S-Wings, with me on the 3rd spot on the podium. With the Tornadoes then getting 4th and 5th. And then David Grindrod, who is a strong rider, getting 6th. So I don't expect the finishing positions to necessarily be as predicted. However, one thing I do hope the finishes as predicted is the points tally, which we are forecasting to be, projecting to be, a 35 to 19 point win to the coalition. So let's hope that remains true. Right, time to start getting ready for the race. There goes my keyboard. Right, here we go. Let's do this. Oh, tough start. Ah. We've got to drop. Let's push on. All right. So we won't push on. I thought they just stopped pedaling, but Ah, come on, Michael, you can do it. Ah. Well, that was rubbish. Oh man. I was trying to get back on and hit the Di2 shifter instead of the Zwift Play controller shifter. I do love the Zwift Play controllers, but the shifter button is not good enough at all. Oh, right, okay. Let's grab the keyboard and assess how we did. As you can hear, I've still got this lingering cough. In fact, I actually got rid of it. I had about a week where I felt decent, and then last week I went into London a few times, and being on the train and in that office, it's a breeding ground for germs and illnesses, isn't it? So I actually think I've got a bit ill again. albeit this time only a light cough and a runny nose. Anyway, yeah, like way off the mark. Really pleased that we managed to get the 1-2. In fact, what did we get overall? We got first and second, and then they got the clean sweep of 3, 4, and 5, and 6. And 7. Then we brought up the rear in 8, 9, 10. So I think that gives them the win, unfortunately. So yeah, really sorry to my Coalition S-Wings teams mates there for my pretty poor performance. To be fair, my watts per kilo, my watts pretty decent. I think it's just my endurance and my recovery, I think, is where I'm really struggling with racing at the moment. I have no problem sort of holding a good power, but the minute it spikes, I struggle to recover. And the heart rate just stays high, so oh well. I think the only way through this is, well, I've got to do more training, more base training at that, so onwards and upwards. So that may well have been my final ride for the Zwift ladder race series for the year, and it may well have been my final ride for the Coalition S-Wings as I go ahead and take the captaincy for the Y-Wings. We'll see what happens there. I'm not really feeling the racing at the moment given where I'm at in terms of my fitness. Meaning it may be prudent for me to just take some more time away from racing and just focus on some structured training instead. So we'll see. I've got to rebuild this time round. I mean, I've had illnesses before, and it's just been a case of you know, take your licks, be unwell, come back, and then spend a couple of weeks kind of with me recovering. But this time round, I feel like it's lingering for starters. Although, as I said, I think I've got ill again rather than it being a continuation of the same illness. But I'm trying to move the camera a little bit. But it sort of also feels like I'm just unable to get any consistency again. So yeah, it's a dangerous time of year to take time off because, of course, it's Christmas. So as much as I want to spend time with my family, Roy, you went a bit Irish then, or a bit Yorkshire, a bit Cornish. Anyway, riding my bike's a lot more fun when I'm good at it, and I'm fitter. It's more fun and less suffering when I'm the one doing the punishing and dishing out the beats. But right now I'm the one hanging on. I don't enjoy that. Not unless it's at the sharp end of the race and I'm going for a win. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back to basics for a while. Sit down with a notepad and pen, write myself a plan for 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 10 weeks, and just try and add a little bit more each week. I think that's the plan. All right, well, I'll leave it there. Thank you for tuning in and watching live. If you did, if you're watching this back, much appreciated. Well done to the SZUN Tornadoes and to everyone else who rode this race. Great route, great course. Felt longer than it was. Which again is probably a symptom of me feeling a bit rough. But yeah, we take the win. Oh, sorry, we take the result and we go again. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to support me, please do give the video a massive like. Subscribe to this channel. That would be massively, I can't even speak this evening. Massively appreciated. If you can find out more about why is this smell of smoke coming from somewhere? If you want to find out more about me, head over to YouTube at Mr. Zwifter. That's where you'll find more about me. If you want to know more about Coalition, give them a Google, The Coalition. And if you really want to support me, the best way of doing that is to head on over to my website, which is highjustride.com, and pick up some cool merch. So probably now not time to get anything in time for Christmas, but some definite cool merch there to take you into New Year, take you back into work and school and whatnot, looking sharp and representing one of your favourite YouTubers, me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. In fact, more, because I didn't enjoy that. It hurt. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace and good vibes. See ya.